You're looking live at how Georgia prisoners are managing to get their contraband delivered over the prison walls these days. They're doing it by using drones. I'm Fox 5 IT reporter Randy Travis. Wait until you see how many times drones have been spotted over Georgia prisons this year alone. You're watching Fox 5 News at 5.
Well, an alarming jump in the number of drone sightings near Georgia state prisons has authorities worried and looking for answers.
They fear somebody could smuggle in a weapon by dropping it over the fence line from a drone. Fox 5 IT reporter Randy Travis joining us now live to explain why drones are suddenly so popular for crooks. Randy.
Yeah, Tom and Sine, Georgia correctional officers are not armed, so they've always been trained to keep their eyes on the ground, to look at the inmates and call for help, call for armed assistance if trouble breaks out. But these days they're being trained in a different way. They're also being told to listen. Listen for that obnoxious sound of a drone. You hear that? And also, don't forget to also look up. You're about to see evidence of the latest attack on a Georgia state prison.
So that's what's causing all the trouble.
A $1,200 off-the-shelf drone recovered outside Autry State Prison earlier this month. Hanging from some fishing line, a bag with 5 carefully wrapped cell phones and a charger that could be remotely dropped by the release of a pin.
It's a couple pounds, 4 or 5 pounds probably, right?
The biggest fear that we would have would be for a weapon or a gun to be introduced into our prison system, because at that point the inmates would be able to overtake our staff, because our staff are not armed in the prison.
That fear is not unfounded. Last month, authorities in South Carolina say an inmate used wire cutters delivered by a drone to cut through layers of fences and make his escape. He was eventually captured in Texas.
We're seeing this as an emerging trend, and we believe a drone was used to fly in the tools that allowed him to escape.
From 2013 through last year, Georgia prison staff spotted a total of 3 drones. Already this year, they've spotted 35.
You've got sightings week after week after week at the same facility.
Absolutely. That's it's frustrating because it tells you that's how they're beating you.
In other words, it's gone up because it's working.
Correct.
And that's scary.
Absolutely.
Drones are getting cheaper, and if the contraband can be smuggled in by air, there's less need to bribe any prison employee. Using a smuggled cell phone, an inmate can even guide the drone right to his location. When investigators downloaded the trip data from this recovered drone, they discovered it had been to Wheeler State Prison 4 times in one night, then 4 more times the next day to Autry State Prison, 120 miles away. And check out the destination listed for some of those trips. G2. That's a specific cell block at Autry.
They can fly the drone with GPS technology right to a certain point to meet an individual who's waiting.
So they know the problem, they know the enemy. What is the Georgia Department of Corrections doing about this? And can they be any better at blocking drones than they have been at stopping cell phones from getting across the prison fence lines? We look at that question coming up tonight at 6.
Wow.
Reporting live, Randy Travis, Fox 5 News.
Yeah, that seems like an alarming new trend with some great perspective there. Randy, thanks.